We want to congratulate William Silva on July 14th. He'll be fighting for the WBC Continental Americas Championship against Teo Lopez. That will be on ESPN. Where's William? You coming out? Okay, we'll get William up here in a minute.
Yeah, that's good.
Turn it off right now.
They turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll wait a second.
Come here, William. William Silva, July 14th, ESPN, fighting for the WBC Championship against Teo Lopez, and you can see him on ESPN. He's looking to bring home that strap here
Right here.
to St. Pete, Florida.
Right here. Right here, right here.
All right, we have another young man who's taking an even bigger step. We just got the news minutes ago. This is fresh off the wires, as they used to say. On July 21st, on HBO, our very own Yamaguchi Falco will be fighting for the World Middleweight Championship against Demetrius Andrade. HBO World Middleweight Championship on July 21st. Yamaguchi Falco. Congratulations, Yamaguchi.
Thank you.
Bring home that gold to Fire Fist. All right, that was the good stuff. Now let's give you the not so happy stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
Jody to the stage.
Just because we're all professionals here. Fire Fist and Money Rounds would not have you all here unless you were all professionals at what you do. So I want to remind you that professional behavior is required tomorrow night at all times. Fire Fist and Money Rounds will not accept any abusive or threatening behavior. Anyone who is determined to violate that code of conduct will be removed from the event immediately. So let's make sure we all act like professionals, be on our best behavior. There's going to be police and security at the Coliseum. So again, be professional, represent yourself well at the event, and we'll all have a great time and enjoy. All right, first of all, I want to bring up your matchmaker, one of the finest matchmakers in the entire country, Chico Rivas. He's got some announcements to make for you. That's what Jody told me to say. You got some announcements.
All right, guys, listen up. I don't need a mic. All right? Tomorrow.
Listen up.
Listen up. Tomorrow, all fighters report at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, the commission will start fining you to show up late. If you're missing, listen up. If you're missing anything today, it's today what I need to know. Please don't show up tomorrow telling me you're missing your cup, your heart, a mouthpiece, and all that. I can give you my heart. I need that for my girl. All right? So my heart stays with me. Other stuff? Right, all right? All the other stuff, if you're missing anything I need to know today, I'll try to help you. Tomorrow, I can't help you guys. Please, good luck for everybody. Have a safe fight, and let's enjoy each other tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Chico. At this point, I'd like to welcome the president of the NBA, National Boxing Association. He's in charge of media for this event, Mr. Damon Gonzalez. He has a few things to get to you about credential information.
Good afternoon, everybody. Anybody reporting tomorrow for credentialing, the media report at 5:30 at the Coliseum. You must bring ID in order to receive your credentials. You'll be assigned to your seats. Photographers will be assigned ringside. Any questions inside the arena, kindly come see me. There's no access in the locker rooms, okay? If anybody needs to get in the locker rooms for photo op or any other situation, approach me. Come up to me, and we'll make a special arrangement for you, okay? Thank you very much.
All right, Damon, thank you very much. Another reason why we want you guys on your best behavior is because this entire event is going to be broadcast all around the world live on the internet on MoneyRoundsBoxing.com. And the gentleman who's going to be providing the commentary, actually two great gentlemen, we have Hall of Famer and three-time world champion Winky Wright's going to be doing color commentary. Winky from St. Pete. Is Winky here? Come on up, Wink. Just inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. And he is also a Florida Boxing Hall of Famer from last year. So we're very, very thrilled to have him on the mic doing some great color commentary tomorrow night. Handling the blow-by-blow is a guy who I've been friends with for several decades. I hate to admit that because it ages us. But he is one of the best in the entire world at what he does. He hosts his show, Brawl Call. It is now on NBC Sports Channel. That is huge. That's all over the world. Want to bring up real quick, my man. Well, I got another man for you, Jay Adams right here.
Thanks, Bob Alexander. I know that 3 decades is a little embarrassing, tough one to admit. But the whole reason I stay in the sports because of you guys, the fighters. Totally honored to call your fights, and obviously honored to call the fight next to this guy. I sent it out on Facebook today. I said, happiness is commentating with recently inducted Hall of Famer Winky Wright. So that is a goosebump thrill for me.
Left hand Winky, baby. Left hand Winky. Left hand Winky.
So, I would say really quickly where you can watch this. So, livestream.com for any of your friends you want to see that want to see it live. And anyone who wants to watch it on NBC Sports, it'll be on 30 days later on NBC Sports Network, as long as they give me a good edited version. Good edited version, I will put it on all my sports networks. The other thing I want to say really quickly about Money Round is, this is the first time in boxing history, boxers can actually increase their money as they fight. So this is a real milestone in the sport of boxing. We're talking about a whole new model, a whole new league, and the fighters control their destiny. It is a true democracy. You get the fights based on your performance, not based on whether someone likes you, likes your personality, likes your style, based on your performance. Democracy, go figure. It's a meritocracy based on merit. So I cannot wait to put it on my networks. We're also going to talk with some of our friends at HBO and Netflix, because this is what we call in television a disruptor. We're going to disrupt the space, get you guys work, and also want a very special shout out to Jody Caliguire at Fire Fist for the amazing professionalism that he puts on day in and day out, working 24/7 to make sure you guys look good. I would like to get a round of applause for him because he kills himself to make sure you guys look good. So could not be more thrilled. And Winky, you want to say anything? Winky's good. I'm going to hand it back to another Hall of Famer, Mr. Bob Alexander.
Thank you, Jay. Also want to mention from the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame, longtime trainer Jim McLaughlin, a Hall of Famer as well. Jay mentioned Money Round Boxing League. It is an amazing new concept, and speaking of that, we have the CEO of Money Round right here, Mr. Howard Sanford. Howard, come on up.
It's an honor to be doing this promotion with Fire Fist. What's going to happen is that when I started populating this strategy 6 years ago, I wanted fighters to build their careers. So this is going to be a platform that's going to scale tremendously. So it's going to give fighters a place to go. It's going to give fighters a chance to incentivize their finances. And the most important part is promoters will not be able to touch their purse. So this is a true career builder. We're going to add travel pay and pension plans and life insurance. And we're going to be comparable to the NFL in 5 years, I guarantee it.
Thank you, Howard. All right, at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the Executive Director of the Florida State Boxing Commission. He's going to give you your instructions for tomorrow night. Need everybody to be quiet, let him get done what he has to get done so we can get you guys on the scale. Mr. Patrick Cunningham.
Okay, thanks everybody. Just real quick, again, it's already been stated, but the report time is 5 p.m. If you're not on time, you will be fined, so please plan accordingly. For the locker room, everybody, fighters, obviously, you need a license, trainers.
Listen up, you guys. Let's go.
If the trainers at this point do not have a license and cannot see us tonight, they need to see us immediately upon arrival tomorrow, because no one in the locker room will be allowed unless they've got a license, okay? As far as what you can have in there, you can have water, things like Pedialyte, Powerade, Gatorade, Body Armor. You can't have any of the highly caffeinated energy drinks. Those are not allowed. If you're unsure whether or not it's permitted, make sure you see an inspector before you crack it open. Okay, bring 2 mouthpieces, because if you lose one, you can't continue if you've only got one. Okay. Other than that, just one more thing: don't wrap the hands until there's an inspector present. If you wrap your hands without an inspector, we've got to unwrap and start again. Also, once you are wrapped, do not lose sight of an inspector. Just treat them like your shadow, okay? Because if you do leave that inspector, you've got to rewrap again. Nobody wants that. That's all I have. We're ready to get you on the scale. If there's nothing else, guys.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick. All right, we're going to call everybody up one bout at a time. We want to remind you, when you come up, you weigh in, put your shorts back on, and before you leave, we're going to get a picture for all the media. You need to face each other, and then you need to face, they're going to tell you to turn and face the crowd, okay? Remember, you fight when you get paid. That's tomorrow night. Let's not have any nonsense. Let's be good sports. Show good sportsmanship.
Orlando.
The fight's tomorrow night, not tonight. So no nonsense at the weigh-in. Let's keep it all professional. All right, we are going to start with our main event. 8 rounds for the NBA Intercontinental Middleweight title. Let's have Danny Pastrana and Connor Coyle.
Put in your chest, yeah. Like, yeah, lock the shirt.
All right, the contract weight for this fight is 160. Let's have Mr. Pastrana first. £158.5 for Danny Pastrana.
Over here, Danny.
All right. Next up, Connor Coyle.
Come on, Connor.
$158 even. Get your pants on and come up and do a little face-off. Mr. Orlando Fernandez has the NBA championship belt. He will be supervising at ringside tomorrow night, along with Damon Gonzalez.
This way, guys. Put your fist up. Over here, Danny. Over here, Danny. Very good. Good luck.
All right, gentlemen, good luck. Have a good fight tomorrow night. Main event, NBA Intercontinental Middleweight title.
Good luck.
All right, next up will be our co-main event, 8 rounds in the heavyweight division.
Orlando.
Ivan Ditchko and Michael Marone.
The whole thing. The whole thing. The box of big
Yeah. Is this the kid that King Kong knocked out in Miami?
All right, we'll have
It
Michael
looks like
Marone go first.
That's the kid that King Kong knocked out.
249 pounds for Michael Barone. Next up, a two-time Olympic bronze medalist, Ivan Ditchko. 239.25 pounds for Ivan Ditchko.
Right in the center,
Right in the center, guys. Back up a little bit. Step over here, Michael. There you go.
Thank you, guys.
That's
Perfect.
good.
Look this way, guys. Look this way. Good job.
All right, guys. Good luck. Good job. All right. Next up, we have Jose Resendez and Vincent Jennings. 6 rounds, 126 pounds.
What's going on, Blair?
Jennings is not here. I thought we were. He's here. Vincent's here. Okay. Roll back. Roll back. That's right. Thanks.
All right, let's have Vincent Jennings up to the scale first. 124.5 pounds for Vincent Jennings.
Right here, Dennis.
All right, Jose Resendez. Lil Pacquiao. 122.8.
Mexico!
All right, guys, let's get Jose's pants on and then we'll do the face off.
Great head movement, great footwork, real quick hands.
All right, guys, either side of the scale, please. There you go. Face off.
Look this way, guys. Good job.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. All right, next up to the scale, let's have Mark Reyes Jr. and Javier Garcia. We'll have Mr. Garcia step up first.
Yeah.
150.5 pounds for Javier Garcia. Mark Reyes Jr. 148.75 pounds for Mark Reyes Jr.
Bring the beast.
Yo, you with Mark? Stand right here. Yeah, but let him get this shot because he has the
Guys up here, please, on On either side of the scale.
I'm the media director.
Hold back up a little bit. There you
I'm the
go.
one credentialing. Look this way, guys. Fist up. Let's get it.
Right here, Mark.
Over here, Mark. Dale. Mark's in shape.
All right, next up, 6 rounds, 147 pounds. Ali Tara and Leonel Jimenez.
Victor, what's up, buddy? Guys, you're good. You're good.
I didn't, sir.
Victor, watch the camera. Okay?
Yes, I will.
All right, well, Leonel Jimenez up to the scale first.
Ladies, close your eyes.
$156.5.
He's over too.
148.6.
Over here, Ali.
He's over by 1 pound. He's over by.
Settle that way, or the both of you?
He was over the last time. So
Last time I ain't worried about it. Last time we worried about it. Hold on. Hey, there's one way to handle it. Either they do the contract way, or they stay the way it is, and the price is good. No, you can't.
That's way too much. I would say no. I wouldn't do that. I think they were supposed to be 145.
47.
47?
47, maybe 48. Maybe.
He was 7 over. Tara was 1 over. You can't take that. That's too much. That's huge. Bro, 7.
Bob, clear this up. There's too many people.
I didn't make him pay nothing for 2 pounds last 2.5. I just let him. I'm just letting you know. 2 pounds late time.
Hey!
It's all good. I love you, brother. All right, next up we have Cade Rodriguez and Gary Kelly. Gary Kelly is not here with us right now. He will be waiting later, but we'll go ahead and bring Cade up.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't do it. 7 pounds, that's
Rodriguez
like,
and Kelly are scheduled for 4
and you're at the
rounds
end of
in
your
the
career,
heavyweight division.
and the dude beat you by knockout already, and you're gonna give him 7-pound advantage, that's a lot, dude. The kid that
Cade
knocked him out
Rodriguez
before.
is fighting Gary Kelly.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
All right, Cade.
I wouldn't give him 7 pounds in the rematch. If he already beat me by knockout.
280 and a half pounds for Cade Rodriguez.
Heavyweight, real heavyweight.
Thank you, Cade. All right, next up we have Larry Yanez and Joseph Fernandez. They are scheduled for 6 rounds. Contract weight is 141. All right, Larry Yanez. Sorry, we need Larry first.
I remember.
140 and a half. Joseph Fernandez. 140.2.
Yeah, baby.
All right, guys, come on up and face off for us, please.
148.6, 156.5.
This way, guys. Yanez over here. Thank you. Now it's changed.
All right, last bout up to the scales, Brian Canaday and Michael Wooten. Scheduled for 4 rounds, 118-pound contract weight. All right, Michael Wooten up to the scales, please.
I will make sure to say that money round boxing. I'll top off.
116.2. Brian Canaday. 115.2.
Ryan, over here, Ryan.
MoneyRoundBoxing.com. You want to see these fights?
This way, guys.
Face the cameras, guys. Fists up.
This way, guys. Put your fists up. Good job, guys.
All right, guys, just to let you know, the Ali Tara Jimenez fight is a go. It's all set. Everything's settled.